We're going to look at the Cutty Sark. Very briefly, the Cutty Sark was built in Scotland in 1869, and it's a tea clipper, travelled the world, and Cutty Sark means, well, it's actually taken from a poem by Robert Burns called Tam O'Shanter, and means a short nightie worn by a witch called Nanny. And I thought I'd throw that in because I think that is really lovely. But it was actually devastated in 2007 by a fire, but fortunately, if you can say fortunately, all was not lost and it survived, because it was already going through restoration. So a lot of the internal details, the masks and the planks, had already been removed. So what we see now in Greenwich in London is 90% of the original ship. So yeah, that I held that very dear, but fortunately it was saved. Anyway, back to the task. Now, if we refer back to the photograph and the ropes, the lines, the masts, this is what I've done. Now this is, right, I'm just going to make that smaller. This is how you see it on the photograph. Okay. Obviously I've missed out some of the lines because it was very, very detailed. Oh, that looks more like the mast, doesn't it? The wooden bits and all the lines, the ropes. Now, I made this, and I keep using this. You've seen this before. I've got a couple actually, but look how old this is, how tatty it is. I must replace it. Now, by determining what area I want to do in my design, because obviously I can't do it all, it's far too big and I didn't have time. This was made for a purpose. That's why it's also tatty. I've taken it out of a bit of an old portfolio, lesson plans if you like. So to decide which area you want to do, just place this. Now that was a nice area as well, so I spent some time just placing this. That would have been nice with a plain against the patterned, but anyway, I decided on this piece here. I liked this. I liked all the shapes contained in that bit, so I settled on that. So from there, I've numbered it all, and then I cut it out. Now this is the actual one I cut out, as you can see by here. So numbered it and cut it out. Now from the tiny bit here that I cut out, the little square that was no bigger than this, I enlarged it. Let me have a look. I enlarged it. Enlarge that to this. Now if I fold this over, you'll be able to see the shapes exactly as I enlarged it. Now if you have a photocopier or access to one where you can enlarge, it makes it easier. I was actually working somewhere at the time that had a super duper photocopier, so I was able to enlarge this, but my own doesn't. So if I do this now, I have to do it by hand. So as you can see here, the shapes, there's one here, nice big 6 here, there. So all the shapes are here. They're all as they are on there, they're exactly the same on here. Now from there, I've got 2. I always like 2 just in case. I expect you've noticed that. I always like a spare. Now from there, I decided on the colour. I wanted bright colours, green, red, blue, maybe some brown. So I cut the shapes out in felt, and this is from the Cutty Sark. Now I've actually put the frame around this to neaten the edges so you can see it. So this is what I ended up with. Now let's have a look, see if it's up the right way. So here we go again. Number 1, number 2, number 3. This is all the same as there. And I attach them on felt. It's all on felt. I tack them down, and this is feather stitch. Okay, so this is the basis. This was the basis of a large piece of work, which I haven't got anymore, but this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do our design. That was very, very brief, I know, very quick. I just want to show you how you can further develop that into another design by photocopying them once again on the college photocopier. Oh, I loved that, until we were restricted to 500 copies a year. Can you believe that? 500. Who were they kidding? So this is a photocopier, a photocopy of this, and then it was minimized. Obviously that's exactly the same. That is it, minimized. And I did 4. I cut out 4, and it was to show students how to design with a repetition. So you could make your design. Now you need to look at this very carefully. Remember, as you know, and you must get fed up with me keep saying, we change our mind as we go along. See, this is how you end up with something completely different just by placing these. And that is, look, these are reoccurring shapes, aren't they? The blue and the blue. But we could move it down, and we could get something like that and push that in there. So that is just an idea, but we'll probably cover that again later. And once again, I repeated this, and it was smaller still. There are 2, 4, there are 6 here. And that was repetition again, and these would have been cut out like this as students would have rearranged them, so they end up with something different to this. Okay, and that I'm just giving you a brief, just a potted look, basic way to design from our inspiration, which is the mast from the Cutty Sark, to that, and then to further develop this. Okay, so as I say, very, very quick, very potted. I hope you enjoyed that. It was very quick and simple. I found it earlier on, and I thought you might like it.